Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rikah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, whom I've learned is 100% truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect who are scattered in the four corners of the earth. Again, shalom. I'm Brother Kapasha coming to you once again with a brief lesson. Lord willing, it'll be edifying. This lesson is going to be quick and in a hurry. But I'm going to continue on where I left off at yesterday evening. My video kind of cut out on me before I could end it. Salakia for that. But I'm going to end it. I was in my lesson on yesterday was that the Lord speaks through his men, Israel. Okay, so I'm going to continue on to that lesson, and then I'm going to go into the lesson that I have about his prophets, the elect are going to be tested in these times, you see. So here we have it. I'm going to go to the book of Luke, the 10th chapter, the 16th verse, which reads, he that heareth you, heareth me, and he that despiseth you, despiseth me, and he that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me. Yeah, this is for the Most High's prophets. A lot of people, 2/3 of our people, and of course not the heathen people, are going to despise the men that's bringing the good news, this gospel. You see, that's teaching this 100% truth. Because we're not going to tell you that everybody can be saved. We're not going to tell you that the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai died for the whole, for the whole world, so everybody can be saved. We're not going to tell you that, because that's a lie. You see, we're going to, so therefore they don't want to hear what we have to say. They're going to ridicule. They're going to despise what we are saying. You see, they're not going to hold this. They're not going to accept this as true, of the Bible. They're going to say we are speaking hate. You see, but let me read this again. He that heareth you, heareth me. See, this is what, this is written in red. So Yahweh Shai himself said this. You see, he that heareth you, which is his prophets, the apostles at this time. You see, and the apostles, the prophets are back today in their lot. We bring that out all the time. You see. All right, it said, he that heareth you, heareth me. You see, if they hear the Lord's prophet, they hear the Lord speaking as well. You see, Yahweh Shai. And it says, he that despiseth you, despiseth me. As they despise the Lord's prophets, the men that he sent to give his people warning, that means that they're despising Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. You see, and it reads on, it says, and he that despiseth me, despiseth him that sent me. And who sent Yahweh Shai? His father, Yahweh, sent him. So therefore, they not only hate the Lord's prophets, the elect men, so they hate Yahweh Shai and the Father. See? So therefore, we know that, we are going to be despised. We're going to be ridiculed. So these are the time of testing that we are coming in. So let me go on and get into my lesson for the day of the time of testing that we are going in. Because these things are going to happen in our lives as we are out there on the highways and hedges, and now as we make these videos and do these lessons, we know that we're going to be scoffed at, we're going to be mocked, we're going to be ridiculed, we're going to be made light of, be made fun of, we're going to be ostracized, we're going to be isolated from our friends and families and jobs and all sorts of troubles. You see, now this reads here. So therefore we have to prepare our hearts for it. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, known as Sirach. It reads chapter 2 and 1. Chapter 2 verse 1 reads, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Prepare your soul for testing. And sometimes testing, the test is easy, And sometimes the test is quite hard. You see, it's not a fun thing to be tested. It's not a thing. It's not a laughing matter, because that brings on suffering, humiliation, ridicule, laughed at. You're the laughing stock. You're the joke of the day, so to speak. See, those things are not fun to an individual, you see? But therefore, the Lord's servants, his prophets, have to endure these things. These are the things that we're going to be, coming against. These are the things that we're going to have to put up with. We're going to have to endure it. We're going to have to continue to work diligently, knowing that these things are going to happen. You see, you might have family members to leave you. You might have loved ones to become deceased, things like that. So here it says again, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, prepare thy soul, your mind, for temptation, which means the trials, the testings of life, of issues of life, so to speak. So in verse 2 reads, set thy heart aright and constantly endure. So set your mind, gird up the loins of your mind. You see, man up. You see, put off the weak nature. You see, the things that are heavy on you. Don't be so in love with this world and possessions and things of that nature that you can't do without them. These are testing for the elect men that we have to go through. You see, it says, set your heart, which is your mind, aright. Fascinate, let it be, allow it to be tempered, you see, and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Of the testing that we find ourselves in. We don't need to try to find these out. You see, we have to, wait on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to bring us through. He'll give us the strength, to and the spirit to go through the testing that we must go through if we allow him to. You see, we don't have to, conjure up some of our own resources, to try to get out of the testing that the Lord has for us to go through. Some testing, the Lord wants us to call on him and pray, because he's, this is an arsenal. Prayer is an arsenal for his elect men, you see, to call on him, call on him for help, pray through him, fast through him. He'll bring you through these things, you see. It says here, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. You see, and it says, cleave unto him. That's when we call on the name of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Help me through this thing, give me the strength. I know a lot of brothers know how to speak it in Hebrew, but nonetheless, but call on the name of the Lord. Do your fasting and praying, you see, and cleave on to the name of the Lord, you see. The Lord, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last. Don't give up. Don't give up on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Have faith. Let it build your faith. Increase your faith in the things that you're going through. And continue to pray and ask the Lord to help you through these things. You see? And it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Just like Job. Job was changed to a lower state, but he didn't lose his faith in the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You see? So, and therefore, see, these are, prophets like Job, Abraham, Noah, Daniel, and on, Jeremiah. All these prophets are examples for us to build our faith and to increase our faith with. You see, we're not in this alone. We have the Holy Spirit. He's the comforter. He He brings us through all of these trials and these tests. You see, even when we're in a lower state, we know we got help. We know we got a power that we can call on, and we use that power. You see, and it reads here, reading on, it says, all right, 5 reads, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. You see, that's how we are tested. The elect men are. We're in Jacob's trouble now. This is time to build faith, to build trust in our power, in our true power. You see, because there are a lot of things that's going to happen. A lot of deletions is going to occur. Plagues, hurricanes, tornadoes. We're reading about, we're seeing tornadoes every week now, 2 and 3 at a time. We're seeing, cities underwater, houses, cars. People are, are dying because of the catastrophes. This is the Lord's judgment, his visitation. You see? See? All right? And it says here, let me get back to this. This is Sirach 2 and 6. 2 and 5 reads, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Because a lot of testing and adversities that we go through, trials, it's as though it's fire. It hurts, it burns. So this is the time to turn to the Lord, Israel. This is the time, put not off from day to day. This is the time to turn to him while there's still this grace period going on. So with that, I hope you've been edified to some degree. I just wanted to bring that out. All right. And but before I close, I want to give all honor and all praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rikah HaKwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, whom I've learned is 100% truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect who are scattered in the 4 corners of the earth again. Shalom, shalom, shalom.